Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another video. It's been a full 3 months since my last video. Uh, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really played all that much since the last time, but I have played a little bit recently. Uh, as you can see, we have just a little bit more decoration around here. And I don't remember if this was there last time. I think so. Whatever. That's besides the point. Um, I know last video was a tree farm, this tree farm, and I love this tree farm. But dark oak isn't really uh best looking building block. Despite how good it is, it's not quite what I'm looking for. Instead, I want to do something a little bit more radical, and well, radical color wise. I feel like people really use this tree a lot. That's going to be a whoa. That's going to be a tree farm, or mangrove tree farm. Sorry. As you can see, I already dug out the area I needed for it, so that's going to be pretty cool. This is another one of those really cheap farms that's pretty easy to make. So we have that, and then we also have this little farm, this little mini farm here that I will use to get the saplings or the propagules needed for the farm. So that's pretty cool. I don't know why I jumped down there. Didn't mean to. And honestly, I kind of want this all the way down there. I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So let's see. The place where I stand is right there. So I think if we dug out this little area right here, that'd be nice. I'm gonna move this placement a little bit. Let's see. I got Syncmatica for the server so that we can all collaborate on farm building if need be. And then we will put that. Let's see, where is 24? Set level 24 as well. Make sure it's in the right spot. Okay, it's a little bit further up from where I'd like it to be, which is all good. Perfect. And yep. Okay. So we'll dig out that little spot plus maybe a tiny bit more extra space. And then we will go ahead and get started with gathering materials. Obviously, these are much smaller farms than what I usually build, but you know it's not like it's not any different, you know. So, actually, I'm gonna move this one over. Oop. One over like that. Lock that. That will update across the server. So clear out this area. And then the materials list is like just a couple items. So that shouldn't take too long at all. So patch this up. I kind of want it to be just one block of extra space on the side there. Torch in there. In there. Mine out the rest of this. So in these past 3 months, I've kind of just been playing on and off, you know. and I had kind of a large resurgence this past week or so, past month, I guess. Looks like we're done clearing that out. Look at that. That was super easy. Dang, am I gonna make it? Yeah, yeah. See, I've had a little bit of a resurgence this past month or so, and so I've done quite a bit. So I don't know if that was there or that. Actually, I don't know if much of any of this was here. I probably the main like sarcophagus part of it was there, but other than that, that's a future video. But I made those two buildings for sure, and that one for sure since the last video, and probably that one too. I don't remember. Um, Made all those buildings. Those are this is supposed to be like a bank that's to hold like my emeralds, whatnot. I don't know why that guy's there. Um, yeah, we got some disarmed villagers. It's like a bank. Let's see, where's the vault? There it is. So that holds a bunch of emerald blocks. This is supposed to be like the output for all the farms that we're making down here. That's why they're right here. So at some point we're going to pipe up all of these, all the materials here, and bring them all up to this building here. And then that's another future video. And then I've made, let's see, one farm, yeah, and mainly just this decor. So I did the pavement here, and then I built this building for to encase the shulker farm. Um, Other than that, that's kind of it. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go get these materials. This should, I think this will all fit in a single shulker box, which is pretty nice. Means we don't have to haul a whole bunch of stuff over here. Alright, so I completely forgot to mention that I have a whole nother farm that I'm actually building, work in progress right now. Uh, Other than the other farm that I built that I'll get to showing a little bit later. Um, so yeah, I want to say it's about like halfway-ish done to being completely built. Like the setup was insane for it, and I think I'll probably post a video on me making the rest of that once I finish it, or at least showcasing it, showing it off along. Yeah, showing it off. But that's besides the point. So we have all the materials here. Um, this is gonna be like the smallest farm I think I've ever built. So I think we're gonna go top down with this one. Let's see. Yeah, that's probably smart. Some of that. Oh, easy place is not supposed to do that. Interesting. Whoops. I'm so used to going bottom down. Or bottom up, I mean. Honestly, just fit it all in my inventory. Why even wasted a shulker? Yeah. That repeater, though, I'm gonna need to get that. Dang. My muscle memory is just fried. Let's see. It's gonna be really hard to get. Oh, there's a hopper minecart in there. Just a regular one? Huh. I don't know how to do that. Give me one moment. Alright, so those need to be zero ticked in. Show you guys how to do that. That'll be a nice little tutorial. Looking over here on the Technical Minecraft Discord. Let's see if I can get that. Boom, boom. Okay. And then I'm gonna leave that there for now. Am I? No, we'll go ahead and move it. I guess the farm is so powerful that you need to use a hopper minecart for the collection, which is totally fine. Still kind of a pain. Last parts in here. I think that's about it. Ooh, okay, and then I need to get that repeater in there too. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all of the parts in here. Okay, I'm missing where 3 hoppers went. There. And then these two. Okay. So now I should just be left with the. Okay, I'm gonna place that propagule into. Let's see if I can even get there. Sure can. Huh. How do I place that? Yeah. Dang, I can't do that. Okay. I think, do I need to bone meal the. I guess we'll go grab it. See if I can need to bone meal the leaf block. Do I have any bone meal in here? I boned somewhere for sure. There we go. There we go. Let's come down here. Let's see. Oh, look at that. I never knew that that was how you made the propagules. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'm sure that goes in there. That's probably the bone meal input. Cool. And then, what is that? More bone meal input, I think. I'm not sure. I do have to clear out that top part though. But okay, so I'm gonna go grab a button and then another piston because we need those. Well, actually, hold on. I might have that stuff already for here. Now that I think about it, I do have some redstone stuff over here. So let's see. Dang, it doesn't look like it. That's unfortunate. I got too much stuff over here, bro. I need to move all this stuff out to somewhere else. So we'll just make a new piston here and get stone for a button. Let's jump down here. And all right, so zero ticking is when, let me set this up. Zero ticking is when you trick the game into thinking that block is not there, or it's like a redstone pulse going on and off like at the same time, causing pistons to do like weird things. Redstone components being activated really fast. And you can use it to do some pretty cool stuff here. Forgot a chest. Bro. I'll bring it back. So you can use zero ticking to push blocks into minecarts without the minecarts being able to react and collide properly, allowing you to encase minecarts, especially hopper minecarts, in blocks so that they are unable to properly move. So let's see if I can get this row placement correct. Yep. Minecart there. And then it says you need to, oop, I did not mean to do that. It says you need to push in the minecart. So let's see if we can land. Yeah, there we go. Push it into the chest like that. Don't want the chest here anymore. And then you have to, let's see, how am I going to do this? Get that, and then, oh man, I should have brought extra blocks. Let me go grab some real quick. You can push a block, in this case a piston, straight into another disease. Using a button here. Careful, I don't want to move the minecart at all at this point. Place a piston here. And then because the button will break as soon as I hit it, because the piston moves, it will immediately deactivate the piston, causing the minecarts to not move. Like that. Moved a little bit, but it's totally fine. It's the same position that it was in the schematic. So now, do the same exact thing. What orientation? Like, whoops. Man, I do not like placing pistons there. Orientation should be like that. Yep. Button here. So tick that one in too. And so the minecart is still actually in. Oh, I forgot to remove the rail. All right, we have to do that all over again. That's why the minecart was moving. I didn't realize. I should have known. I should have known something was wrong. Okay. Dang it! I need to bone meal the leaf again. I need to do that right now. Same process. Chest. Minecart. Let's push the minecart. Chest broken. Can't touch the minecart. Rail broken. And then, let's see. Trickiest part here. you need to be really careful not to touch the minecart right here. Piston. Piston. Yep. All right. And then 0 tick. Oh man. Okay. Place that in there. And same process. Piston. Check orientation. I'm not close enough. Am I? I was. Should be over here. Check orientation. Perfect. Then 0 tick. Oh. All right. Gotta do it again. It's all good. Sometimes that's not necessarily like a 0 ticking problem. That's just the fact that the observer hit the minecart out with the piston, which is fine. Just gotta do it all over again. Chest, rail, minecart, chest, rail. Okay, and then this is gonna be tricky here. Let's see, we're gonna do the You know, I don't know why it didn't work just now. Just do that, just preemptively. We're gonna try the same thing. I don't know. I have a feeling we gotta do the observer first, maybe? But still, I think it would still be 0 ticked in properly. Maybe if I got another piston and we did them both at the same time, maybe that would work. There, and then there. Yeah. It's like the minecart's being pushed by the piston out. But oh, you know what? I bet you it's this trapdoor that does it. Yeah, we're gonna put that trapdoor on. Look. Both of them. It'll make it harder for us to do this again, but that's totally fine. Take that in. Looked like it worked. That. Okay. Button. Do that. And then let's see. No Propagule. I think I can fix that with this. All right. So we got that, and then okay, I see how this all works. So that it did 0 tick in properly. It's still in there. Now we just have to fill it up with bone meal and it should work properly. But I do want to remove that top portion here. Whoops. Really got to be careful with rocketing around farms if they have decorated pots. Just kind of keep that in mind whenever you're doing stuff like this. I usually don't rocket around like large complex machines like what I just did, but this is neither large nor particularly complex. It's just this observer clock right here that powers this whole thing, so not huge. I don't really care about picking up these materials, but you might as well. Might as well. Oh dang, there's a lot up there. Okay, I think I got all of them. It should work, and then now I'm pretty sure you just fill up. Let me check here. Pretty sure you just fill up the farm with bone meal. And then did we? Okay, yeah. I put all the trapdoors on, and then we fill these 5 chests with bone meal. Let's see. Let's grab some. Was that 15? No, that's more. All right, we'll grab that shulker. So it's 6 times 5. That's 30. So we're gonna need our whole inventory plus some of the shulker. That in there. So I have 17 slots in my inventory, so we're going to need 13 of the shulker box slots. And I still need to make a better way to get into this bone meal farm. I just haven't gotten around to it. Okay. The rest in there. Do I have enough storage space? I do. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I already reached 6. So we're going to continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Uh-oh, I miscounted. Alright, it's fine. And then I need 3 more? 3 more. I think I might wait for it to fill a little bit better. Maybe not. I think we're probably good here. I don't think that's a... Oh no, it is. Okay. I think we're gonna run it and see just how much propagules we get. Alrighty. Pretty noisy. Let's just turn that basically off. Look at that. That's incredible. So the reason why we had to build this is that the mangrove tree farms, they don't have a great return on the propagules because the propagules don't actually use the same game mechanics as um, other saplings. So, wow, it's crazy. Yeah, the propagules don't actually use the same game mechanics as regular saplings, so they don't really drop from tree leaves the same. Uh, and they are much better reproduced in this kind of bone meal concoction here. Um, yeah, we're gonna turn that off. That's I think that's enough propagules for right now. I guess I'll just dump this in there. Gotta put that chest back, and then we can get to work on the actual main event here. Perfect, perfect. All right, and then this thing, this seeming monster. I don't think it's actually going to be that bad. Where did I get? I don't think it's going to be that bad. That is not the right placement. So, yeah, that's not bad at all. It's probably a couple shulkers, too. Literally a couple. Got the easy part out of the way. Now we got to get to the, I guess it's difficult. Not really. Just dump that in there. Uh, whatever. I want to keep that. Oh, look, we had hoppers in here. See, I know what I'm talking about. Oh, and we had pistons, bro. Whatever. It's good to make those things. So I think I'll probably just I don't think I'll pipe over bone meal and make like an actual auto crafting system uh for bone meal at that farm just because I won't be able to or I won't need to run it like ever. So let's chill. Need to do something with these villagers soon. Got a little bit carried away there. Um that's for another day though. Um So I'm gonna go grab the materials for this thing, and we'll get to building that as soon as I grab everything. All right, so I gathered up all the materials for the mangrove farm here. So I think I'm just gonna get building here, and it's gonna be pretty cool. as you can see by the time lapse, I finished the farm here, complete with the TNT, duplicators and the whole mechanism here. Just do a quick check, make sure it's all good, and yep. So no wrong blocks or states here, and no missing blocks. So this should be ready here. Now not quite sure. I think these probably go in here. I just had to take a guess. And then, whoops. Actually, maybe not. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna watch a quick video on how to operate this thing, and then I'm gonna do a quick test here. All right, so I think I've got it here now. I filled up all the chests with bone meal here. These are chests, and I ran the Propagule farm a little bit longer. And I believe all I have to do is I stand on this pressure plate here, and whenever it starts blowing up, I can just continuously use on this block here, and it should work properly. So what I'm gonna do here is, I guess we'll just start. Block on this, and then wait for the explosions. Okay, and then uh-oh. I'm not sure that's supposed to be how that works. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it is. So I guess rather, instead of blowing through all of that leaves, it will just push out the logs. That's pretty smart. I gotta make sure to keep replacing this though. I know, it's so loud too. There we go. And I'm using, what's that called there? I'm using carpet mod so that my player will place automatically without me having to actually put in button inputs. Yeah. And then I can just replace this manually here. And this is considerably slower than the dark oak farm that I made over here. It's about like half speed. And it is also just a little bit it's not quite automatic, as you can see by the Propagule planting here. And because it doesn't give you back the Propagules, because so little of them spawn. I thought I just saw one right there, I guess not. And so little of them spawn, so they're not able to dispense them back out to me as I am placing the Propagules, but that's totally fine. Especially for like a wood type like this, I don't necessarily see the need for something entirely automatic. So we'll just stop that. And turn off rendering. So I guess we got a little decoration going on here. It's funny. Look at that. And I guess all the internals here are just fine. It's pretty cool. And just from that, we got that much. So I guess a little bit over a shulker maybe. Nah, that's pushing it. Let's see. Just under in that small amount of time. Wow, and we got some propagules here that we can just dump into this chest whenever I need some more. And well, that bone meal's still looking good. This farm still works absolutely beautifully. Yeah. So that's going to allow us to use mangrove in a lot more builds. I use some up here in the upper city part for this building, but I really liked the way it looked, and I wanted to use it in more builds. So I really needed this farm to be able to do that. Yeah. Other than that, y'all, that's kind of all that I planned today. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more, hopefully I'm going to be uploading just a little bit more than I used to be. I don't quite know yet, but yeah, if you guys want to see more videos, make sure to show me, you know, and I'll see what I can do. All right, I'll see you guys later.